para subsistir. Tierra, mar y aire, los tres pilares del planeta. Su combinación hace posible la vida y la falta de uno la imposibilita. Garanticemos un futuro sostenible con buena salud y alimentación. Patronato de Nutrición.
El gobierno nacional responde al propósito de sentar las bases para la conquista de la sexta frontera e ir cerrando las brechas de pobreza y desigualdad. Hoy nos honra entregar a la Comisión del Pacto del Bicentenario los compromisos que esta administración se compromete a cumplir. En esta primera fase, identificamos en varios sectores 40 acciones prioritarias como infraestructura, economía, agroalimentación, agua, educación, salud, inclusión, cultura, deportes y Estado. El Pacto del Bicentenario trasciende en el tiempo. Este gobierno y los siguientes están llamados a realizar las acciones necesarias para concretar dichos acuerdos. Cerrando brechas. Gobierno Nacional.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 10º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to your favorite class. We are happy to be here today. It's always an honor for both of us to be joining you guys. And we just want to welcome everyone in Panama. Welcome, and I know that you guys are tuned, whether you are on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, but we know that we have a lot of listeners out there that you guys are listening to our class through Crisol FM and Nacional FM. Today, we have prepared awesome topics for you, all the way from 10th grade to 12th grade as well. So stay tuned. We're going to be with you for Teacher an Hour. This is your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona, and today Teacher Josita is joining me here on stage. How are you doing, teacher?
I'm doing great. I just want to say hello to our participants, the ones who are joining this class. I mean, as Teacher Arjona said, we have prepared very interesting topics that we know that you will enjoy. And let's start with the 10th grade topic. Okay, Teacher Arjona,
before you introduce that, we have people on Instagram, Tommy, Mena, Anchor, and Katie Rios joining.
Katie.
Yeah, everyone is just here today joining.
That's great. So let's get started because I know they are eager to participate.
I know, for sure.
We got a very interesting topic, Teacher Arjona.
Which is?
Nutrition and healthy habits.
Good.
I mean, we need to have or to pay carefully attention to this topic. I mean, sometimes we feel that we're doing the correct things in order to stay healthy, and we're not. Okay, there are things that we need to do, even though that we got a lot of things to do. We got to work, we got to study, but we need to get time in order to practice these important healthy habits that will help us to keep healthy. Okay, so let's see the learning objectives for this class. It says to identify nutrients that are included in food. Look at that. So we're going to learn a bit about this. To describe different healthy habits. To make sentences using quantifiers. So we hopefully want to get there. The success criteria, what we're going to achieve after this lesson, it says, I can name the nutrients that are included in food. I can talk about different healthy habits. I can make sentences using quantifiers, okay? We got our favorite segment, Teacher Arjona. Did you know, okay? Did you know that eggs are one of the healthiest food you can eat? Look at that, very interesting. Eggs are one of the healthiest food you can eat.
Exactly.
Okay, so very important to eat eggs. We got what do you know? Because we would like to know how much our participants know about this topic. So that is why we prepared this section. What do you know? Choose the correct answer. Identify the nutrients. Talking about nutrients because we're going to explain a bit about this. So we got number 1. We got a delicious vegetable salad. And we got 2 options about nutrients that we can get when we eat a vegetable salad. So we got option A, which is minerals, or B, fat. Okay, so you have to tell us if when you eat a healthy vegetable salad, you're getting minerals, A or B, fats. Okay, Teacher Arjona is going to be here reading your comments and answers. Anything that you want to say?
Anchor is saying hello to us already.
Hello, Anchor. Very happy to see that you're participating today with us. Number 2, we can see in this picture a delicious hamburger with French fries. Look at that. And we got 2 nutrients that we can get when we eat a hamburger or French fries. We got A, vitamins, or B, fats. And number 3, we can see a bunch of apples. And when we eat apples, we can get A, vitamins, or B, fats. So we're going to be reading your comments to know how much do you know about this topic.
Teacher, our audience knows a lot because they're already answering.
Oh,
so we have Anchor saying that number 1.
I was missing this.
Yeah, Anchor says that number 1 is A.
Let me see. Great.
She says that number 2 it's also letter A.
Okay, yeah, well, I would say B.
A B,
Number-
right? Because
yeah,
coming
fats.
from hamburgers. No, she's correcting herself now. She says number 2 is B.
Okay, great, Anchor.
And number 3, she says A, vitamins.
Vitamins, yeah, great, excellent. Great job, guys. Great job, Anchor. Okay, so let's move on to vocabulary, Teacher Arjona. As I was saying, we're going to learn a bit about nutrients, which is the first word, nutrients. Talking about substances that are in the food that we can get when we eat. Okay, so these substances can help us to grow healthy. Okay, we got carbohydrates. So these nutrients we can get them when we eat food such as potatoes, when we eat rice, when we eat pasta as well. The next one, proteins. When we eat meat, we can get proteins.
Yeah.
Also, we got fats. We get fat when we eat especially junk food, like the ones that we mentioned before, hamburgers, French fries, hot dog, okay, to mention some. And when we eat junk food, we get fat, which is necessary, but it's not good to eat them like every day. We got other words here. We got minerals. We can get minerals when we eat vegetables like lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we got vitamins. We can get vitamins when we eat fruit. Also, we got the word grease. Grease is the oil that we use to fry things. Like, for example, fried chicken. We need oil, so that is something greasy food.
Exactly.
And the last one, cholesterol. We can get cholesterol when we eat eggs. Okay, we mentioned eggs in the did you know part, in the did you know section, cholesterol. When we eat eggs, we can get cholesterol. Okay, as I said before, these are nutrients that our body needs. However, it doesn't mean that we have to eat them like too much. Okay, it is important to mention that. We got a match, Teacher Arjona.
We
got
do?
a match, yeah, for this, for our audience, our participants to practice the words that I was explaining from the vocabulary. And we got 5 words here. Carbohydrates, vitamins, number 2, fats, number 3, cholesterol, number 4, and proteins, number 5. Okay, and we got 5 pictures. Okay, and picture A, for those who are just listening to the class, in picture A, we can see hamburgers, hot dog, French fries. In picture B, we can see meat. In picture C, we can see potato, rice, talking about the food and the nutrients that we mentioned. In picture D, we can see fruit, such as grapes, oranges, apples, kiwi, bananas. And in picture E, we can see eggs, fried eggs there. So, according to this description, you have to tell us, just sending us the number with the letter. So the picture, the letter, has the pictures that you consider describe the word. Okay, let's mention the words again. Number 1, carbohydrates. Number 2, vitamins. Number 3, fats. Number 4, cholesterol. And number 5, proteins. I think that our participants are thinking about the answers.
They're working on them right now.
Yeah, but we have to move on to...
Well, before you move on, we have to read answers, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, number 1, we got letter C.
Let me see. Carbohydrates. C. Great.
Number 2, letter D.
Okay. Yes.
Number 3, letter A.
A.
Number 4, letter E.
Excellent.
And number 5, B.
Great job.
Anchor, Anchor. It's always on top of everything.
Yeah. She knows a lot.
Very smart.
She's really, increasing
her level of English. Yeah,
her
definitely.
level of English. Yeah. Okay, let's move on and talk about basic principles.
Before you move, teacher, okay. Sorry, you won't be able to finish today because we had to read our, audience comments. It's important.
Yeah, I know that already.
It's important that we
don't
read.
Care, really. The important thing is that our participants, are here participating with us.
We have to go back to the previous slide. So number 1, letter C. Then number 2, letter D.
Great.
Number 3, A. Number 4, E. And number 5, B.
Number 5, yeah.
GC the faces.
GC the faces.
Yeah.
Hello, GC.
And
Glad to see you.
Mabeli's Jasmina has also joined our class.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, as I was saying, let's talk about basic principles for good nutrition. This part is very important, teacher. Look at this. It says, have 4 meals a day. We think that the good ones are, to eat 3 meals, but not. 4 meals are the ones important to have during the day. We got breakfast, which is the most important one, it says here.
It is.
Lunch, dinner, and a light snack. Look at that, light snack. When we say light snack, so it doesn't mean that you're gonna open your fridge and you're gonna get like a milkshake or I don't know,
at 11
ice cream or something. That is not light snack. So light snack would be, I don't know, an apple.
Yeah, grab some fruit, yeah.
Some fruit, yes.
Some nuts.
That would be light snack.
Almonds.
Another principle here, it says, eat slowly and chew food very well. So we cannot eat like, eating like the world is ending.
Yeah.
Number 3, do not skip meal schedules. So if you have breakfast at 7, try to have breakfast at 7 every day. Drink a minimum of 2 liters or 8 glasses of water, very important. Avoid fatty food, which may affect cholesterol, blood circulation, and the heart. Very important. As we were saying, eggs are important food that we need to get, but we cannot eat them like all the time. Or every day.
Especially the yolk. The yellow part is a yolk.
Yeah.
Which have a lot of, fat in there.
Okay. So the last one, it says, include fruits and vegetables. So as we were talking about light snack. Teacher, time is up. Really, we cannot continue with this topic. But next week, I guess you can get a little bit.
Get there.
Yeah. Get more information and share more information with our participants. But let's tell them that they don't have to we haven't finished the class.
We have
they
2 more
can
classes.
stay tuned. We're coming with 11th and 12th graders. Okay, so stay tuned. Don't move. Coming with more.
Right back.
Bienvenidos a Un Minuto para Ti.
De lunes a viernes a las 10 de la mañana por Nacional 101.7 FM, analizamos la realidad del país desde una perspectiva cultural, social, humana, política y económica, con un desarrollo en temas de interés nacional. 3 periodistas de entero crédito, Orlando Borrell Vallejos, Chema Torrijos y Elia Ortiz, todos bajo la dirección del licenciado Jaime Quijada, estarán en Analizando, el programa de orientación ciudadana en radio y plataformas digitales, de lunes a viernes a las 10 de la mañana y su retransmisión a las 4 de la madrugada. Somos más orientación a nuestra gente.
Sintoniza la hora 9 de lunes a viernes por Nacional 101.7 FM con Janet Cepeda y Ángel Sierra Yarza. Un espacio con información, cultura, turismo, salud y mucho más. Toda la información de los deportes con Alexis Ríos. Somos Más Radio, Nacional FM.
Suena el timbre de 11º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Welcome. This time we're going to start our class for 11th graders. But those who want to participate in our class, so feel free to do it, okay? This class is for you. Everyone who wants to learn something more about each topic that we present here, you are welcome to do it, okay? Remember that you get different ways in which you can participate with us. In our classes, we got Instagram, we got Conéctate con la Estrella, Instagram, and Nacional FM Panamá. And also we got a WhatsApp number because sometimes you're just listening to our class. So you can chat us through WhatsApp, the number 60048182. Okay, so let's get started with this interesting class, and Teacher Arjona is going to be in charge of it.
Yes, teacher, I'm happy to be here with them also. We're going to start, right now. They need this information. And before we get started with the topic, welcome third term. We are starting, teacher, the last term of the school year, which is important. We're about to finish the school year. Do not give up. Continue giving your best. There is time for you guys to catch up with what you have to. So just go for it. Now let's continue with today's topic. What is the topic for this class? It's a very important topic, teacher, that we had to have in mind. It's called our nature. Flora and fauna. We're going to be speaking about flora and fauna, which is part number 1. And it's all about our nature. It's important, teacher, that we preserve and take care of our environment, especially in Panama, where we have a nice country with a lot of nature, flora and fauna involving not only animals, but different kinds of plants as well. All right.
Yes.
So that's important. Let's continue with the learning objective for this class. So I'm going to be reading the learning objective for today's class. It's you students will be able to learn new vocabulary words that are related to nature, which is flora and fauna. Number 2, you will be able to use different types of adverbs. We're going to be speaking about adverbs. We're praying just to get there as well, so you guys can understand what adverbs are. Usually they are also taken from adjectives, but at the end of the adverb we add ly, like quick, quickly, slow, slowly. We're going to just look at those later on.
Interesting that you're mentioning this
before,
right now,
just to open your minds and to get an idea of what adverbs are. In this case, adverbs of manners, adding ly at the end. Remember, quick, quickly, slow, slowly, right? So we are gonna learn even more of them through the class. Success criteria: I can identify different types of flora and fauna in my community. You guys can also provide examples of flora and fauna in your own country in Panama, because we do have teacher flora and fauna, as I said earlier, animals and also plants as well. Teacher, it's time for our favorite segment.
Oh my God.
Our students have been waiting for this awesome moment, and we're gonna give it to them. Did you know? All right, did you know it's our topic? Did you know? And I'm gonna just wait for those who are watching our program so they can have access to the did you know, and for those who are listening as well. Did you know that there are more than 10,000 species of plants in Panama?
Oh, wow.
This is amazing.
Didn't know that.
More than 10,000 is just a big number. It's huge, massive. You guys name it. A species of plants in Panama. Teachers, sometimes you can see this in your own neighborhood. If you have some flowers, different varieties, different colors, different shapes, and also sizes. And then it's great to see what our nature can provide, you know. Good. And we can also get food, teacher, from these plants.
Exactly.
And sometimes they're even used for medicine as well.
Exactly.
Right? Good. What about introducing vocabulary words, teacher? Would you like to do so?
Great idea.
Let's have a look at the words.
Before you continue,
for
I want
sure.
to say hello because there are people, you know, eager
joining
to start.
Awesome.
You know, practices. And we got Sila 2006 joining the class. Hello, Sila. So join the group, join the staff, participate in our class.
Okay, let's repeat the words. Make sure you follow my pronunciation. You can repeat and practice at home, you know, the pronunciation of the words, you know, and all that. So we can just go through the words right now in order for you guys to, pronounce the words correctly. Number one, biosphere.
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 Number two, ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
Number three, biodiversity.
Biodiversity.
Number four, this is a word that you guys need to know how to pronounce it. We said fauna. Fauna is the correct pronunciation.
Fauna.
Fauna. Yeah. Number
it's like
five.
Ecosystem. I used to say ecosystem, but it's ecosystem.
Ecosystem. Yeah.
Good.
Fauna.
Fauna.
Flora.
Flora.
Nature.
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 Nature. Good. This is the correct pronunciation. Remember, biosphere, ecosystem, biodiversity, fauna, flora, and also nature. We have word number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, for you guys. So repeat also and make sure you are practicing the words with us. Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Cedar.
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 Golden frog.
Golden frog.
Very common in Panama, teachers, for the rainy season. The golden frog.
The golden frog, yeah.
Habitat.
Habitat.
As a place where animals live and even plants there in their own habitat, their own environment.
Okay.
11, teacher, I love this word, paradise.
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 Yeah, paradise.
Just to look at the picture, I feel relaxed.
Yeah, for those, we see the ocean with a lot of fish there that are swimming. Good, so we can relate this word with paradise. Number 12, species. Species. Good, so these are species of different animals and all that, so we come out with. Teacher, I think it's time to practice because our audience has been waiting for this moment. We have the matching activity, all right? The matching activity has
5 words.
5 words in which we could have number 1, golden frog. Number 2, we have biosphere. Number 3, we have paradise. Number 4, nature. And number 5, flora. So what you guys have to do is to match the numbers with the letters. It's just a matching activity. I know you guys know about the topic already. You know how to work with this practice. You know what to do. So we're gonna just wait for you guys so you can start answering and sending your answers regarding this matching activity. We could describe some of the pictures here. Picture A, we see the ocean with fishes in it. And it's just a beautiful place, teacher. A beautiful place. Yeah. Letter C, we see a reptile there. Well, it's not a reptile, but we see the animal, which is amphibious, which is yellow with some black spots in it. And we see also a place with a lot of flowers. And we can see also in letter E, the world, holding in there. So I know those students are getting prepared for answers. Do you have something to say?
I get here Snoop Woodstock. I mean, this person has been answering the practices.
Who?
From the previous classes. Snoop PTY
Woodstock. Snoop PTY. Okay, good.
Woodstock.
Welcome. Good.
Like to pronounce that. Okay. It is the letter A and E. We can't see it.
I'm so sorry that you cannot see.
Yeah, but we are describing the picture. In picture A, you mean you said that it was like
the ocean.
The ocean. We can see
fish around. We can see sand. We can also see a lot of trees. And the sky is clear. It's a very sunny day. There is a nice view that you can get there. All right.
And in picture E,
we see the world, the planet, the globe, the planet. That's the world that we can see there. Thanks for reminding us. We might be experiencing some technical issues, but we're working on that to fix them all right?
Teacher, before you continue, I want to say hello to a student that we got a few years ago, Orlando. He is asking me to greet him. Okay. Sending us his greetings to you and me from after school program
from Monsignor Francisco Beckman.
Exactly. So he's saying hello Orlando. Remember, I want you to participate and to show here your skills when using the language. Okay, so we expect you to participate in our classes, and we're very glad to know about you.
Yeah, we also have from Conéctate con Estrella WhatsApp group. We have greetings to Escuela Soloy, Comarca Nove Bugle. And we have the student greeting here, Raúl Gallego. So his greetings.
Hello, Raúl.
Yeah, from Conéctate con Estrella. Good. So let's continue with our next practice, teacher.
Yeah, we got another
I think our students can work on this one. I want you to name 3 animals and 3 plants that you may have in your community. Let's repeat, teacher, that again. I want you guys to mention or name 3 different animals and 3 different plants that you may have in your community. Not only your community, but also when you have gone to the countryside or different places, maybe you have seen already different animals and plants. So what I want you to do is to send us 3 animals and also 3 plants that you may have in your community or that you know. All right. So remember, 3 animals and plants. I'm going to mention 1 animal, lion. Teacher, do you have any animal to mention?
Well, I would say in my community, I can see monkeys.
Monkeys. Okay. Yeah, I can tell. Monkeys, lion. Very good. Let's see what our audience has to say about it. 3 animals and also 3 plants. Snakes. Plants we can see or say roses. Yeah, orchid. Sunflower. The sunflower, and we have even more of these ones. Okay, good. Let's see if we have some answers. Just asking, what do you guys know about it?
I think they are thinking about possible answers.
Yeah.
We had also met the Torrero.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah.
Teacher, topic explanation. It's the time for that. All right. Exactly. Topic explanation. So let's just get into the topic explanation. Now we have to define what's flora and what's fauna. Okay, so flora it's plant life. Flora, it's all about, plants or the environment where they are. I have an audio for our students, and I want you to listen to it carefully to imagine the situation being in the forest. Teacher, being in the forest, being in the rainforest, and imagine this situation. Let's listen to the audio. Teacher, what about that sound, right? Do you imagine yourself being in the rainforest?
Felt at home.
Yes, at home
Where
in your area.
I can listen to that sound almost every day at night.
At night.
Yeah.
Let's ask our audience, do you like the audio? What about the audio? Do you feel that connection with the nature? Do you feel that connection with flora? So tell us your experience through the audio. Teacher, what about fauna? Okay, fauna is just all about, teacher, animal life of any region. Remember, flora, teacher, flora comes from flower, right? Yeah. Flora, it's all about plants. But then fauna, it's all about animal. I have another audio, and I want our audience and listeners through Nacional FM and Crisol to listen to this. But before the audio, we have a comment on Instagram, right?
Yeah, from Snoop Woodstock says it was relaxing.
It was relaxing. I agree with you.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it was relaxing. Okay,
Definitely.
What's the name of the person?
Snoop PTY.
Snoopy PTY.
Woodstock.
Woodstock. Now, let's listen another audio related to fauna.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the audio. Listen to it.
Lion. Bear. Tiger. Wolf.
All right, perfect. So, teacher, what about this sound about animals? Do you like it?
I like it. I enjoy it.
You were having a lot of fun. Let's ask our audience.
I felt in the jungle.
In the jungle, right? Many animals. We have lions, the wolf there, many animals involved. But believe it or not, this is just all about our fauna. Remember, fauna is all of the animal life of any particular region in Panama. We do have different species of animals, and teacher, we had to preserve and take care of our environment. Do not kill animals, and please make sure you are giving them a proper treatment so we can, have our animals as well. All right, so let's continue with our. I just want to remind our audience that we do have a Google Classroom password in which they can have access to the information, which is 5W36FGK. This is the password. I'm gonna repeat that once again for those who are listening. 5W36FGK. Before we finish with 11th grade, teacher Yosida has a viewer sending some comments.
Snoop Woodstock is sending a comment. A little scared, talking about the sound.
The sounds.
And about the lion.
The lion, right?
Yeah,
okay, good.
he felt
A
scared.
very strong and powerful animal, a lion,
Yeah.
you know, which is sometimes, the king of, of the place. Good. Time is up for
Time is up.
11th graders. Stay there.
Jay
We're-
Said is coming.
Jay
Hello,
Said is
Jay
coming.
Said.
Jay Said.
We're coming with more.
We're coming with 12 seniors, 12th grade. Stay tuned. Don't move.
Todos, y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo.
Bienvenidos a Un Minuto para ti. Los adolescentes son el grupo de población con riesgo de experimentar conflictos emocionales producto del confinamiento y el cambio de rutinas que nos ha impuesto la pandemia. La imposibilidad de asistir a clases de manera presencial, la nula interacción social directa con sus compañeros, la incertidumbre al retorno a clases y el nuevo sistema educativo son algunos de los factores que pueden generar signos de ansiedad y estrés. La educación emocional también es importante en este retorno a clases. Saber manejar un poco las emociones, que esto incluye poder identificarlas y a su vez canalizarlas, manejar la frustración y sus consecuencias, y para esto contamos con un equipo de profesionales idóneos que pueden servirte de guía en este proceso hacia la nueva normalidad.
Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 12º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Hello, welcome back to our next section for an interesting English class. This time it's going to be for 12th graders, our seniors. Okay, but remember, this class is for everyone. The ones who want to participate, you're welcome to do it. Okay, and as I said before, Teacher Arjona, we got people joining our classes. We got Alexa joining the class. Also, Jay Said. We were
welcome.
greeting him in our previous class. And also we got Piri Benavides joining the class. Remember, you can participate, you can interact with us during this class, sending us the answer to the practices. We got some technical issues with the pictures, but I think for this class it's gonna be much better because we got a great topic. A very interesting topic that we know that you will enjoy.
Speaking
Teacher
about
Arjona.
technical issues, well, our topic.
Yes, it's gonna be. You're gonna be in charge.
Yeah,
of this
teacher. But
class. I'm
before
gonna help you.
before the topic, I wanna welcome the last term of the year. Welcome
Yes,
third
important.
term, the last term of the school year. I know
Woo.
this is going to be an amazing trimester. It's going to be an awesome term. You guys are gonna enjoy, get the maximum. Do not give up, please. Try your best. Keep on giving your best. You still have time to continue learning even more topics. Without any further ado and this awesome introduction of the term, I am going to introduce today's topic. Technology, platforms, apps, and their influence in human life. You guys love these topics as I do. I really love this topic. You know,
Me too.
technology, platform, apps, and their influence in human life. As teacher Yosida mentioned earlier, you are all invited to participate. Teacher, what about reading the learning objectives for today's class?
Great idea.
Number 1, pay attention, students, seniors, and everyone who's joining. You will be able to recognize the difference between apps and platforms. Number 2, you will be able to learn new words related to technology. You know, and number 3, you will be able to use the simple present tense when speaking and writing. We just want to get
Excellent.
there today. Success criteria. I can name different apps and platforms. I can speak about platforms, apps, and devices using new words, which means that your vocabulary will increase and you guys will be able to write, to speak, and to understand even more because your vocabulary is just increasing as well as your listening and understanding. Last but not least, you guys can make sentences using the simple present tense. Good. Teacher, to start, because I know our audience, they really want to practice. And we're going to start with an awesome practice right now. And I think they can identify and they all know these logos that I am going to be presenting. Matching activity. Let's give it to you guys. As you can see, and as you guys are listening to us, number 1, we got Facebook. Okay. Number 2, Spotify. Number 3, very famous TikTok. Number 4, WeChat. Number 5, Twitter. Number 6, YouTube. And number 7, teacher, something which has become very famous in today's world, WhatsApp. So what are they supposed to do, teacher? They are supposed to match the number with
the letter.
With the letter. So teacher Yosita will be reading your answers, your comments, your greetings. Whatever you want to say, feel free to do it. Exactly. Do not hesitate to participate. Send your answers. Remember, match the number with the letter and tell us if you guys can identify. We're speaking about different platform and apps. We're speaking about different, means of communication that we can also use, whether you post pictures, you create hashtags, you send photos, you send messages, you listen to music, you chat with other people, and all that. You create and make your own videos as well, so you guys can provide any answer on this one, right? Teacher, do you use one of these ones that I have here? Which ones do you use?
Well, I would say Facebook.
You use Facebook?
Because it gives these app helps me to get in contact with those who are in other countries. I got friends in other countries, so through Facebook I can see pictures.
Good.
And to see how they are doing. Also, I would say TikTok. I have seen videos, but not. I haven't had the opportunity to make the videos.
What about 6 and 7?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. I use a lot YouTube, and also WhatsApp is the one that I use.
Do you use YouTube for your classes?
Sometimes yes. If someone needs information, so they cannot be in the virtual class, so maybe through WhatsApp I can send some important information.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I can relate with you. Awesome. Good. So if we don't have comments yet, so
I guess they are typing the answers.
They are typing the answers.
Maybe they know all the
because
answers.
Because this is a long practice. We have 7 right here now. So
remember, we're going to move on, but I'm gonna be here,
yes,
expecting your answers and reading them.
Good. It's time to introduce new words. Okay.
Great.
So we're gonna go through the vocabulary words. Number 1, app.
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 Follower.
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 Number 3, device.
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 Number 4, platform.
Platform.
Some people mispronounce this word. People say platform. That's not the correct answer. We say platform.
Platform.
Platform is the correct answer. Number 5, user.
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 Number 6, we also have password.
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 Number 7, scroll down.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Number 8, backup.
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 You always need to have a backup of your information of your phone, so you know that you have different platforms, you have apps. When you follow other people on any social media, you become a follower, which is word number 2. When you follow other people, then if you use Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp, you become what? A user, because you're using it. All right. And in order for you to have an account, teacher, you have to have a password, right?
Exactly.
You need to have a password, And in order to have a password, in order to have an app, in order to have a platform, in order to have or to be a user, you have to have, number 3, a device. Whether it's your phone, your iPad, your laptop, your computer. So you have to have a device, okay? Now, let's practice, teacher. We're going to practice these words in our matching activity. We only have 4 words in which you guys will be matching the number with the letter. I have word number 1, which is user. Word number 2, platform. Number 3, backup. And number 4, device. So then you have letters A, B, C, and D. You have to match the number with the letter. That's what you gotta do. Only 4 words that you can just do the matching activity right here. User, platform, backup, and also device. I can see in picture A, people working, and letter B, I see computers, tablets, cell phones, laptops, and I see a cloud, in there. Maybe the person is just getting information or saving the information. Then picture C, I see a laptop also, which is a portable device. I see a phone, a smartphone, and letter D, I see a person holding Instagram logo. So what does that mean? Is it user? Is it a backup or a device? What do you think, guys, about it? I know that you're still thinking of working on it.
Exactly.
So let's get to it.
We get here greetings to Isabel 2807 joining the class. Hello.
Welcome, Isabel. Let's just go through the topic explanation. All right. Topic explanation. We have apps and also platforms. So let's just define what's the difference between these two. An app or an application refers to a special kind of software. It's a software, a program that is developed to use or to be used on a smartphone or any device that you may have. Remember, an app refers to a special kind of software program. What a platform is a fully functional website such as Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and we have others that are, involved, as platforms, especially those that we have for education. Camilo, Moodle, we have at Moodle, different platforms that we can see today. And remember, an application, it is just a software. Exactly. Good. Now let's try to have a practice on this one. I want you to identify whether the picture represents a platform or an app. I have number 1 as Kahoot, which is a very nice one for teachers and students. They have fun while playing and reinforcing a lesson, because it's just an gamification. It's a game that they play online. Kahoot. Then we have WhatsApp logo, and then we have the TikTok logo. So what do you guys think it is? A platform or an app? So we have 3 pictures in which you guys will be thinking about it, whether your choice will be A or B. All right. So 1, platform or app. Number 2, platform or app. Number 3, platform or an app, so that you guys can think, about it. Okay. I think that you guys are still thinking about it, which is good. Now let's move on to the next practice to see if I can get to the grammar structure. Next practice, teacher, here, something important.
Teacher, before you continue with the class, we got Snoop Woodstock. I guess we got some problems that we're sending answers, maybe. But
it might be, yeah.
Yeah. We got number 1. It's A.
Correct. Kahoot is just a platform.
Number 2, it's B.
Correct. An app.
And number 3, it's A.
A platform. That's right. That's correct.
Okay, excellent. Woodstock. Great job. Thank you for participating.
Yes, now we have another practice here. You have to choose whether it's letter A or B. We have 1, invite people, post photos and videos. Which one is that? Letter A or letter B? Then number 2, post regularly when you are posting, things on it. Or the second one, you create a hashtag. So which one is it? A, Facebook, B, YouTube, number 2, A, WeChat, and B, Twitter. So you have to just think about it. Where do you post regularly? On WeChat or Twitter? Where do you create a hashtag? In WeChat or Twitter? Where do you invite people? You post photos and videos. Where? On YouTube or on Facebook? All right? Teacher, which one do you consider will be the first one? I think we still have an answer.
We got an answer, from Woodstock. It says number 1, A.
Correct. You invite people because you want them to follow you. You send invitations. And also you post, teacher, as you said earlier,
I was talking
your pictures and also your pictures and videos of those friends living abroad. And also number 2, it's B, definitely Twitter. You make posts, and you also create hashtags on Twitter. Very common today. Students really know everything.
Woodstock knows a lot about this topic, about apps and platforms.
Yeah, let's go through grammar explanation.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Thank God.
Yeah, grammar explanation. We're going to speak, teacher, about one of the most important tenses in this language. Why? The simple present tense. You guys have to understand that the grammar is in present, meaning the time. It's not the past. It's not about future. It's about the present, now, the moment. And it's simple. Don't forget that you always need to have your structure clear. You always need a subject, you need your action verb, and then you need the complement of the sentence. So to structure that. So we use the simple present, teacher, to talk about facts, habits, and schedules. That's what we use the simple present for. Facts, habits, and schedules. Habits. I wake up at 6 every morning. Right? That's a habit. Fact. We could also come up with a fact, right? And I'm going to be explaining a little bit more about that, all right? Notice that for affirmative sentences, we have different examples here. I, you, we, and they. I speak, we study, they teach. If you notice, we're using the third person plural. Therefore, we do not pluralize the verb. So the verb stays in its base form. Okay. When we use the third person singular, he, she, and it, we say singular, teacher, because it's only one. He, Mario, only one. She, Josita, one. It, the cat, only one. That's why it's singular. So when we use the third person singular and after the subject or that person, we use a verb, that verb is going to be pluralized by adding s, es, or ies. Notice the examples. He speaks, she studies, he teaches, and we're adding s, es, or ies sometimes if I use he studies, right? And for negative, if I'm using I, you, we, and they, I'm going to use as the auxiliary do not or don't.
Okay.
When I use the third person, teacher, plural. When it's plural, two or more, right? That's why you, they, or we, third person plural, I use do not or don't. If I use the third person singular, he, she, and it, I'm going to use does not, or in contraction, doesn't. You can use don't or doesn't. What do we use contractions for? To speak faster, to save saliva. All right, so we speak faster.
Also, when we express ideas like talking about a relative, for example, my mother, I can say my mother doesn't like to cook.
Doesn't
I have
work.
to say doesn't because I'm talking about not me, not you, but my mother. As
Teacher,
a third person.
It is very important to highlight that people, when speaking, they say, I not speak. I not speak. Exactly. That is totally incorrect. You have to have your auxiliary. You need to use your auxiliary. In this case, don't. I don't speak. I don't do. I don't want. She doesn't want. And notice, teacher, we cannot just get confused when using don't or doesn't. We use them for a specific subjects, not for all of the subjects. All right? Make sure you do that. Next week, we're going to continue with this topic. Exactly. I hope it was very useful for you guys. So wishing you all a tremendous weekend. Take care. Be safe. See you next week.
See you.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Nuestra flora y fauna, el color verde de Panamá. Darién es parte del verano en los 101.7 FM. Todos somos Panamá.